Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Die Hard Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model. Today I'll be doing a review on the JC Wings Cathay Pacific Boeing 747-400ERF, the extended range freighter, in their new livery in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Choice Toys, whose store is based out of Overland Park, Kansas, here in the United States of America. And its website address is www.choicetoysinc.com. But first, allow me to share some information about the history of Cathay Pacific and how they came about, if you would please. Cathay Pacific was founded in Shanghai, China on September 24, 1946 by the late Sidney D. Cansau, who was born in 1914 and died in 1957, and the late Roy Farrell, who was born in 1912 and died in 1996. And although initially based in Shanghai, China, the two men eventually moved to Hong Kong, where they formally began Cathay Pacific. They named it Cathay, the ancient name given to China, and Pacific because Roy Farrell envisioned that the airline would one day fly across the Pacific, which actually became a reality in the 1970s. The Chinese name for Cathay Pacific comes from a Chinese idiom meaning grand and peaceful state, and after Butterfield and Swire, now known today as the Swire Group, bought 45% of Cathay Pacific, the company officially began operations on July 1st, 1948, and was registered as Cathay Pacific Limited on October 18, 1948. Cathay Pacific Cargo, which is the subsidiary of Cathay Pacific, was actually established in 1981 with a twice-a-week Hong Kong to London via Frankfurt service operated jointly with Lufthansa, as Cathay Pacific Cargo handles most of the airline's passenger cargo. The headquarters of Cathay Pacific, including its subsidiary Cathay Pacific Cargo, is located at Cathay Pacific City, which is located along with its main hub and base of operations on the grounds of Hong Kong International Airport, which is located on the island of Chek Lap Kok, which is located approximately 16 miles west of central Hong Kong Island. Cathay Pacific Cargo currently operates services to more than 40 destinations in 42 countries across 5 inhabited continents, with the operating fleet of 20 aircraft, which consists of 6 Boeing 747-400ERFs, extended range freighters, including this one here, and 14 Boeing 747-8F freighters with no unfulfilled orders pending at the time this video review posted. And the Boeing customer code for Cathay Pacific on this particular aircraft is 67. Now let's take a look at the box you see here. You see the gold Brushwing logo, and in the background you see the Brushwing logo as well. You look real closely, you see the Cathay Pacific cargo titles, the computer generated picture of the aircraft type, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information at the lower part of the box. Now you're looking at the back of the box here. Nothing much back there except the warning information, what you see there. Now you're looking at the top of the box here. You see the Brushwing logo, the Cathay Pacific cargo title, the aircraft type, as well as the 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model information there. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, the same information that you saw at the top of the box I showed you earlier. Alright. Now you're looking at the nice wooden model stand. It came with the model. I don't know about you, but I'm going to miss these wooden model stands with the customized plaque. That was really unique. But anyway, now you see, bring the plaque right there. You see up close, you see the Brushwing logo, the Cathay Pacific cargo title, the aircraft type, and the scale information there on that customized plaque. And then you see that black pattern right there, folks. That's to prevent your model from being damaged or scratched when you put this your model on this stand. That's what that black pattern there is for. And now you're looking at this plastic bag, and what's inside this plastic bag are the gear replacement doors, as well as 2 little toothpicks for those gear replacement doors. Please stay tuned as I go into details for the purpose of the gear replacements later on in the model review, okay? Now, with all that information out of the way about the history of Cathay Pacific Cargo, how they came about, all the details there on that box you see there, plus the wooden model stand, plus the little plastic bag that features the gear replacement doors. With no further ado, everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is, folks, the JC Wings Cathay Pacific Boeing 747-400ERF, the extended range freighter in their newest livery scheme. Now let me go into some information about the livery you see displayed on this aircraft. Cathay Pacific unveiled its livery scheme at a special ceremony that was held on November 1st, 2015 at Hong Kong International Airport. The airline revealed a refreshed version of its previous livery scheme, which features a simpler paint scheme while maintaining their trademark Brushwing logo on an all-green tail. The new livery scheme also incorporates an updated and streamlined Brushwing logo, a simplification of its color palette to 3 colors: green, gray, and white. A Boeing 747-400ERF, which bears the registration ship number B-KPM, already did a review on that one, was the first aircraft that began sporting the new livery scheme. The second aircraft was a Frieghter Boeing 747-400ERF extended range freighter, which bears the registration ship number B-LIA, which is this one right here, and the Airbus A350-900XWB that bears the registration ship number B-LRA, already did a review on that one as well, are some of the latest aircraft that have begun sporting this new livery scheme, as Cathay Pacific expects to have its entire aircraft fleet repainted in this livery scheme through their maintenance schedule by the end of 2022. So, with all that information out the way, let's get down to the nitty-gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this cargo aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out. Okay, we're going to start at the front part of the aircraft on the port/left side of the aircraft, where you see the nose gears right here, nose gear lights, the nose gear struts, as well as the nose gear door IA. Then you see the pitot tubes and the static ports right there. And then you see the cockpit windows and the windshield wipers. I'll give you a better visual view of those later on in review, as well as the pilot escape hatch door right there on top of the hump, that's distinctive hump. Oh, and then as well as the nose cone right there. Now let's talk about the nose door right here. That's right here. If you notice right there, something unique there. And this door actually raises up, and large excess cargo is offloaded and loaded through this door. That's another way that you can load the cargo on the aircraft. Now you're looking at the Brushwing logo. This is right here. The previous Brushwing logo used to consist of a calligraphic stroke against a green background, as the stroke was intended to appear like a wing of a bird. However, as you can see near the nose of the aircraft, the Brushwing logo has been enlarged in size and freed from the green band that used to surround the nose. You can also see this logo on the tail as well. I'm going to show you that right now. There, as well inside the winglet you see right there. I'm going to bring it up real close to check it out. There's the Brushwing logo inside the winglet on that side, okay? Alright, now you're looking at the gray band. This right here, the gray band right here, the gray right there. And this single gray band now runs across the lower half of the fuselage, linking the nose to the tail. I'll show you that right here. Alright, now you got the idea. Now you're looking at the center, the front part of the aircraft still. You see the Cathay Pacific cargo titles right there. Now you're looking at the edge of the wing here, and what you see there in the 2 little dots there, then the inboard landing lights. They put jewels in them, makes it look very realistic, which I find appealing. Now you're looking at the engines here on this aircraft, these nice little massive engines, and these are the Pratt & Whitney PW4062-8 engines that are used on this particular Cathay Pacific cargo Boeing 747-400ERF extended range freighter aircraft. You also see the engine cones there, which is very detailed as well. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around, let you see the front angle of these engines and the turbofan blades to spin. Check it out. Now you're looking at the front angle of these engines here. As I mentioned, the turbofan blades do spin. I'm going to start over here first. Perfect. And over here as well. Perfect. And then you over here, you got a better view of the inboard landing lights, as well as the landing bogey gears here, the landing gear struts, as well as the landing gear doors there as well. Now you're looking at the engines on the starboard side, and they spin as well. Check it out. Perfect. All right. And then you come over this way, over here at the edge of the wing. You got a better view of the inboard landing lights here on the starboard side, as well as the gears here, the nose gear, not the nose gear, sorry, the bogie landing gears here on the starboard side, the struts, as well as the landing gear door there as well. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, where you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose door, the nose gear doors, the nose gear lights, the struts, as well as the nose gear. So with that said, I'm going to take it back to the port side because there's more information to share with you over there as well. Let's roll. Now you're looking at the winglet here on the port side, how it's painted in green here, and you also see the navigation light next to that winglet. If you didn't know, this winglet is like 6 feet tall, if you didn't figure that out, okay? And now from this angle, you got a better visual view of the bogie landing gears here on the port side. You see there the struts as well as the doors, and then there's the center bogie gear there as well, along with the struts and the door and the landing gear doors there as well. Now we're at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, where you see this door here. This is the upper cargo container loading door right there, and then you see the Swire logo right there. By the L2 door there. And Swire is a parent company and owner of Cathay Pacific and Cathay Dragon, respectively, whose global headquarters is located in London, England, who holds a majority stake in both airlines. And then you see the registration ship number right here, B-LIA. Registration ship number B-LIA. This was the first aircraft of this type, the Boeing 747-400ERF extended range freighter, to enter the Cathay Pacific cargo fleet, as well as the second aircraft to be painted in this livery scheme of Cathay Pacific. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on May 10th, 2008, and was delivered to Cathay Pacific Cargo on May 23rd, 2008. Now you're looking at the tail here, the all green tail here on this aircraft. Now the tail now displays a brushwing against an all green tail. As you see there, this is the same green as on the previous livery scheme, but now a color gradient runs along the back of the edge of the tail, subtly deepening the tone of the green background in that area. Additionally, the brushwing logo appears clipped at the back of the tail. You see that right there, alright? Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft, where you see the APU exhaust. It stands for Auxiliary Power Unit. Exhaust hole right here, and it's very real in detail right there. You also see the strobe light under the APU exhaust hole. Impressive. Now you're looking at the rear view angle of this aircraft model, the Cathay Pacific Cargo Boeing 747-400ERF. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft on the starboard side, where you see the nose gear struts, the nose gear lights, the nose gear door with the partial registration ship number IA, as well as the pitot tube and static ports, the nose door, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the Brushwing logo green, the gray band across the aircraft, the front lower cargo container door, as well as the inboard landing lights right there on the edge of the wing, as well as the Cathay Pacific cargo titles right there as well. Now you're looking at the Pratt & Whitney PW4062A engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine cones, which are very detailed there as well. Now you're looking at the green winglet here on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light next to that winglet. Now you got a better visual view of the landing bogie gears here on the starboard side. This little gear right here is a little off the ground there a little bit. I don't know if it was me or anybody else had that same issue with their models, but it is what it is. But you see the gear struts as well as the landing gear doors there as well. And you also see the center bogie gear on this side here as well. Very detailed and realistic, the struts as well as the landing gear doors there as well. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft on the starboard side, sorry about that, with the gray band on the back there, as well as the rear cargo container door right here, the AFT bulk bin door right there, The registration ship number you see there, the Swire logo, as well as the Brushwing logo painted on the all green tail as well. Check it out. There it is. There you have it. Now, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model here, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, here's one feature, which is the rolling gears. Oh, it rolls pretty good. Not bad, okay? It even tilts. And the nose gear even swivels. See there? Oh, there and there. Alright, so with that being said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Now you're looking at the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Sorry about that. Where you see the nose cone, the nose door, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the pilot escape hatch door, the anti-collision beacon light here on the distinctive hump here on this aircraft, a high frequency antenna. See the Cathay Pacific cargo titles there. You see the Wi-Fi box and another high frequency antenna there. An upper cargo container loading door, another high frequency antenna, the tail, and the horizontal stabilizers there, as well as over there. You see the two little dots there on the horizontal stabilizer on the port side, as well as the two little dots on the horizontal stabilizers on the starboard side. Those are the illuminator lights that light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the wings, folks. No wing walkway, but you got the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers. You see the engines there. Then you come up here, fuel dump valve, as well as the Brushwing logo painted on an all green winglet on this side here. Very impressive. Now let's check out this side here. No wing walkway, but you got the flaps, slats, ailerons, spoilers, what have you. The engines there. The fuel dump valve there. As well as the Brushwing logo painted on an all green winglet on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model, where you see the nose cone, the nose door. It has all painted in gray right there. See the closed nose gear door, as well as the open nose gear door, as well as the nose gear. Here's the lower front cargo container door there. The anti-collision beacon light, the hole where the stand goes in at. And then you come right here, the center bogey gears right here. I think they tilt. Okay, impressive. All right, no problem there. And then you see the another high frequency antenna there. The rear cargo container loading door, the AFT bolt bin door, the pressure relief valves, and the APU housing doors right there, along with the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Now let's check out the gears on the wings here, folks. Little tilt there issue there, but it's okay. But you see the flaps, slats, ailerons, and spoilers underneath here, as well as the engines, the registration ship number, the fuel dump valve, and the winglet there as well. Let's check out over here. The gears over here. The outer gears have a problem tilting, but that's all right. But you got the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, and detail here underneath, as well as the engines there, and the fuel dump valve, as well as the green winglet here on this side of the aircraft as well. Now, since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that stand there that I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Alright, fine, got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation. As you see it being displayed in the takeoff landing position here on the port side. Now you look at this model in the takeoff landing position from the front view angle with all the gears intact and how the wings flexing a little bit there. Now you see in the model being displayed in the takeoff landing position on the starboard side with the model on the stand. And finally, looking at the model from the tail cam angle. What a beauty. Oof. Alright, before I take this model to stand, I got it this position and at an angle here for a reason. And the reason is the gears. I'm going to begin to take these off right here. These are retractable gears. See that right there? The gears here on the port side. There. The gears here. Get it off there. There. And the gears here in the center bogey gear, I got to take these off. They magnetic as well. See? There. Okay. Now, since I got this model off, I got all these gears off here. I'll let you see this model at a different angle without the gears. Check it out. Alright, now you see the model display in flight mode without the gears. Now you got two options from this point on. How you want to display your models. If you want to continue to display your models like this without the gears, that's fine. See these gear replacements in the bag that I showed you earlier? That's the purpose of these gear replacements, is to substitute your gears while you display your model in flight mode. Or you can go to the other alternative mode, just keep them on there in a takeoff landing position with the gears down position. Gears up, gears down, don't matter, it's your choice. I choose to leave mine on it, adds more value to the model. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model to stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Alright, let's roll. And finally, since there's no seating configuration on this aircraft, I can just get straight on to the route destination information. Cathay Pacific Cargo currently employs their Boeing 747-400ERFs extended range freighters on routes from Hong Kong to worldwide destinations such as, it's a long list, so get ready for it. Here it is: Adelaide, Australia; Amsterdam; Anchorage, Alaska; Atlanta, Georgia; Bangalore, India; Bangkok, Thailand; Beijing, capital; Calgary, Alberta; Chengdu, China; Chennai, India; Chicago O'Hare; Chongqing, China; Colombo; Columbus, Rackenner, Ohio; Dallas, Fort Worth; Delhi, India; Dhaka, Bangladesh; Dubai, Al Maktoum; Frankfurt, Germany; Guadalajara, Mexico; Hanoi, Vietnam; Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam; Houston Bush Intercontinental; Hyderabad, India; Jakarta, Indonesia; Karachi; London Heathrow, Los Angeles, California; Manchester, England; Melbourne, Australia; Mexico City; Miami; Milan, Malpensa; Mumbai, India; New York, JFK; Osaka, Kansai; Paris, Charles de Gaulle; Penang, Malaysia; Phnom Penh, Portland, Oregon; San Francisco; Seoul, Incheon; Shanghai, Pudong; Singapore; Sydney; Taipei, Taiwan; Tokyo, Haneda; Tokyo, Narita; Toronto; Toowoomba; Vancouver; Xiamen; Zhengzhou; Zhengzhou, China; and Zurich, Switzerland. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting this model, if you can find it. I have a couple more Cathay Pacific models to display. I also pre-ordered the A350-1000 that JC Wing just announced. I'm on that one. I got another Cathay Pacific cargo model that I'll show you. I'll show that at a later date, along with the Cathay Pacific 747-400 last flight, the 777, and the One World Livery and the Airbus A330. Okay, but if you got any comments, please don't hesitate to leave those comments at the bottom of the comments section. If you got any questions about this model or any particular model you might be interested in. Okay, but with that being said, take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.